Hello and welcome to Retro for You. Today we're going to be working on the Gamecube. This is Nintendo's console. Obviously it plays a small mini disc. What we're going to be doing is fitting a Xeno chip into this machine, which basically fits on bottom of the optical drive and allows it to load a disc with an OS system on it, which basically reads from the serial port underneath here to an SD card, allowing you to play backups off an SD card. This is only backups to original games, obviously. The guy who has this wants to save his games onto an SD card, so he's not used his disc for a while. So we're going to get into installing that. Some news this week is I basically picked up some new consoles. One of them is quite a rare console, which I didn't think I'd actually get my hands on quite soon. But it'd be good to do some videos on, and that'll be coming soon. I'll give you a hint behind on the screen so you can maybe take a guess on what this console is. So put in the comments below and take a guess what the console is. You'll probably get it anyway off the hint behind. So that's it. So without further ado, let's get on with this and strip it down and fit this chip. So let's hope this is recording, and we're going to strip this down to fit the new chip. So first we're going to take out the 4 screws underneath. Again, I speed this up so it's a lot quicker. As you know, we all don't want to see people unscrewing loads of screws. Believe it or not, the cat's just opened the kitchen door. Now, surprised me how cats open the kitchen door. I've just noticed something in this Gamecube. Got something installed here. Yeah. This is my cat. So you can all say hello. She's never been in a video before. But there you go. You're gonna go. Are you helping with the Gamecube? Okay, leave that alone. Let me just let her out. Sorry about this. There's something I've never seen before taped here. What's that? Maybe some kind of old mod chip. I mean, obviously we're going to be fitting the Xeno mod today. But there you go, some sort of old mod chip, and we will take that out. So let's get the rest of it undone. This has all been added extra. Okay, so where we need to fit our mod chip is under the drive here. But this seems to come off here, and it's quite badly soldered. I'll show you. Let me get a close-up camera. You see there? And some wires going underneath the heatsink. So these two here go under the heatsink, and these here I will just desolder. So no idea. I've not seen one of these chips before. If anybody knows, comment below. I personally haven't seen one. So there's the Game Boy board, and as you can see, these legs go to, there you go, they're soldered on that chip there. Here and there, to the other side. So we're going to remove all that anyway, because I don't like that. So, first things first, I'm going to remove these, so we're going to flux this up. Just so it'll flow nice. And then we're just going to grab the soldering iron to remove these. So I just grab hold of the wire and touch it until it desolders. I mean, these wires to me are too thick. I had to use Kynar wire, which is very thin. There you go. So that's that old mod chip removed. Now we'll just give it a bit of a clean up. Some IPA. And a toothbrush. Just clear off that residue flux. That's lovely. So what we'll do now, we'll just put all this back together and then put this board to one side. So what we need to do now is to get to the underside of this drive. This is a mod chip here. And it basically sits on the board and solders in place. You have to check the orientation of this so get it right. Okay, so installing this chip, there's two ways. One is to, let me just switch to the microphone again, so the microscope. One is to basically place the chip on the board here. Show you a close up. So basically it'll sit over the board and then solder to the various points for the holes. I don't like doing that one. I prefer to put the chip here on the side and then solder the wires to the point. So we'll do that, we'll use that, and we'll use some Kynar wire. Basically we're working through this area here on the microscope. So first we need to just tint these with a bit of solder, so we'll flux up again. We'll do this point here, this point there, this point here, and this point here, these 2 points here, here and there. Okay, so first we need to try to get a bit of solder onto these other points. As these are so tiny, I try a bit of solder at first, but I could go with the solder paste we have. So there you go. So like I said before, we've got some Kynar wire, and you can see the thickness, right? That's basically Kynar wire, and this is what it was done before. So you can see what I meant by the difference in wire gauge before. I mean, that one is about 3 times thicker, which is the wrong stuff to use. Just strip the ends a little bit. This is basically single core wire. So that's one point done. We'll just trim that off, just so. We'll just trim it to this length first so it can go to the next piece. This one here. Again, we'll move it over there. I don't like that one because it's gone a bit too long. So what I'll do is I'll trim that off. And re-solder it. And again, pull it around. Again, too long for me. So just trim it, and then this is going to this point here. Like so. Next, we need to go to these 2 points here. Again, that's a little bit too. So let's get a good connection. Again, we'll pull the wire over, trim it off just so it's a little bit longer. These ones are always tricky ones to get. You think you got them, and then like I said, they just come off. Add a bit more flux around here. That's got that one definitely. Let's just that one more again. The last one. Looks good, yeah? Nice tight look. You see? So next we need to go to the chip, which we're going to be mounting here. On the side, there's nothing here. It's a nice clear area, so I'll just get a bit of hot glue and blob it in the corner to keep it in place. So I'll do that now. Now the chip's fitted, secure, the wires are good contacts, we're going to put this back together. So first we need to get this base. Stick this back on. And this has all been bent out of proportion before to have a chip in place. Basically what I do, I start putting this together and then I'll speed it up again. So time to zoom along now. Okay, so we have this little adapter board that sits in this side outside, so it basically fits in there and giving us an SD card port there now. Obviously this cover will just go over here, minus the glue, like so, leaving this cover here spare. So there you go, all complete. Power it up, see if it goes boom. First things first, we've got a pigment disc there and we're going to give it a trial. Check it loads. So power it on. Again, excuse the TV program. Not tuned in, got no remote. So it's fully loaded. Just make sure it works. Okay, we know that. So there you go. Next we've got this Swiss disc, which should load up the menu system for accessing the SD card. There you go, there's Swiss, which is basically allows you to access the SD card underneath with your backups on. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video please subscribe, plenty of retro stuff coming, and I'll see you next video.